kumuda, kundara, kunda, parjanya, pāvanō'nilaḥ, amṛtāśō'mṛtavapuḥ, sarvajna, sarvatomukha.
Kumudaḥ. Ku means Mother Earth. All these aksharas in Sanskrit, they have lot of meaning. One akshar, actually one alphabet can have so many meanings in Sanskrit. So ku over there means Mother Earth. Muda means happiness. So kumudaḥ means one who gives happiness to earth, to Mother Earth over there. We've seen Bhudevi, who represents Mother Earth for us. She is the consort of Lord Vishnu. So therefore she is wedded to him. On one side we have Bhudevi, on one side we have Sri Devi. Both of them are the consorts of Mahavishnu. So therefore he is the one, the Lord, who gives happiness to or gladdens, gives joy to whom? To Mother Earth. What does Mother Earth represent? The entire realm of matter she represents. At a little more depth meaning. It's not just only Mother Earth is happy with Vishnu because she is the consort of him. But Mother Earth stands for or represents the entire cosmos, the realm of matter for us. Prakriti. All of matter can function only when the Lord is there. Because we know the materialistic matter is inert and insentient. Matter has got no life of its own. It's inert and insentient. Our body is made up of matter. So that matter is inert and insentient. Yet we know our body is functioning. We are able to lift our hand. What gives the hand? Its dynamism. What lends activity to the various limbs? Something must be there behind it. Otherwise it will not move. We know things will just sit where they are unless we move them. So what is it that provides or lends life to it? Joy means life to it and makes it alive, gives aliveness to everything and every being. The entire realm of matter, Bhagavan gives life to it, makes it all alive, gives aliveness to it, and therefore they are able to function. What about the chair and the table? They don't function, they don't move by themselves, but what they are made up of? The molecules go inside it, atoms. We go inside the atom, the proton, the electron, the neutrons, all of them are dynamic. None of them are static or stationary. All are moving. So there is a dynamism over there inside which we can't see at the surface level. What makes them all dynamic? Bhagavan is there, giving to it its dynamism. He makes everything alive. He gives life to it. And therefore everything becomes alive. Aliveness we can call it, because things are also included. It's not only beings. So therefore kumudaḥ. One is, he is the consort of Bhudevi, or Bhudevi's consort he is. Therefore he gives joy to her. That's the direct meaning. He gives joy to her, he gives happiness to her, or at a very suggestive level, he is the one who makes everything alive. Bhagavan is life, capital L. So that life or consciousness which gives consciousness to everything, being, or aliveness to all the things, and make them do whatever they are supposed to do. He lends dynamism to the entire realm of matter. And therefore he is called as kumudaḥ. Kundaraḥ. Actually all the three we could have taken them up together. Kundaraḥ means Varaha Avtara is indicated over there. One who went deep down. We have Hiranyaksha and Hiranyakashipu are two Rakshasa brothers. Hiranyaksha is the one who took Mother Earth with him and then went in to Patala and hid himself over there. Why? Without Mother Earth, without Bhudevi, where will we all survive? We can't survive. So he took Mother Earth, stole her literally, and then went deep down and hid himself there. She had to be retrieved from there. So in the Puranas we come across this story. She is so helpless. She is in the dark. She can't come up by herself. So in a sad state, sorrowful state. She is full of grief. She prayed to Mahavishnu. All the gods went and prayed to Mahavishnu. Then what did he do? He took on the avatar, the form of a Varaha, a boar, a divine boar. Went deep down where Hiranyaksha was hiding over there, killed this Rakshasa, and he bore her and then came up. Therefore, he is called as kundaraḥ. Therefore, he gave joy to Mother Earth by retrieving her from the clutches of Hiranyaksha. So, therefore, he is known as kundaraḥ. And also, there is another meaning, kunda flowers. Kunda flowers is a variety of jasmine. So, just as jasmine flowers give so much of delight to us, just to see the jasmine flowers or the jasmine garland in a flower market, we feel so happy. Well, that flower has got that special characteristic in it of giving joy. All flowers do give, but each flower has got its own characteristic. Jasmine has got a different characteristic altogether. In fact, in its season, which comes in the spring season, is the season of jasmine flower, they advise that we should use more jasmine flowers because it's seasonal. So in that season, the effect of the jasmine flower on us all will be immense. To see the flower, to inhale its fragrance, and to be associated with it also. We may not realize the importance of it, but still, they say during its season, earlier days, it was a must that jasmine flowers should be worn on the head, in the plait. Why? We associate with the jasmine. We are in touch with the flower. What will it do? It's got its own beautiful positive energy around it, vibrations around it, by which we will be immensely benefited. So not only seeing the flower, not only the fragrance that comes to us, but the very contact with flower. That's why at least in Karnataka we have that Maggina Jade. Little girls, their hair will be nicely done up with a kuchu, at the end of it, and the whole plait will be decorated with jasmine flowers. So the whole day we are associated with that. It does a lot of good to us. It's got its medicinal value also. So kunda flowers means a type of jasmine flower. So just like jasmine flowers give so much of happiness to us, we always say, oh, jasmine garland, jasmine flowers. And when we decorate the Lord also with these jasmine garlands, it's so beautiful to see. It's got its own beauty. We have to see, a jasmine alankara, mallige alankara we say, to the Lord, whether it is the Mula Murti, the idol Vigraha in the sanctum, or whether it is an Utsava Murti. Jasmine flower has got a unique beauty, unique characteristic about it. So therefore it has come in the Vishnu Sahasranama also. So therefore kundaraḥ means, so just like jasmine flowers give so much of happiness to us, so much of well-being it brings to us with its contact, by seeing it, smelling it, being in touch with it. Similarly, Bhagavan also gives so much of happiness to us. All that we have to do is just associate ourselves with Him. That's all the Lord wants us to do. Just associate yourself with me, He said. Then you see how happy you will become. How our lives will change for the better once we associate ourselves with the Lord. So just like jasmine flowers give us so much of happiness, Bhagavan, when He enters into our life, it is not even happiness, it is going to be blissful for all of us. So kundaraḥ, kundaḥ again means the same thing over here. It's almost like a repetition over here. So kundaḥ is again the jasmine flowers over there, which gives so much of happiness to us. And also there is one more meaning. Ku means, like I said, earth. Da means to give. So Parashurama Avatara has been indicated over here. He went round, Parashurama is the avatar of Bhagavan Vishnu. He went around 21 times and killed, destroyed all the Kshatriyas who were walking the path of adharma. The Kshatriyas had all become very vain, arrogant, proud of themselves. and they were all walking the path of unrighteousness. At that point of time, Bhagavan took the Parashurama avatar, and 21 times he is supposed to have moved around and destroyed all the Kshatriyas who were on the wrong path. So when he destroyed those kings, those Kshatriyas, all their land, kingdom means land, it came to him. So he was literally the monarch of so much of land over there. Cool. Then what did he do? He did not keep it to himself. He did not want anything. Bhagavan is like that. He never takes anything for himself. He always gives back. Nature, she never takes anything to herself. She never keeps anything to herself. She always gives back to us. It's only we human beings who are always on the receiving side and taking side, never on the giving side. So therefore Parashurama decided he doesn't want anything. All that he wanted was an elimination of adharma, so that dharma will get restored. That is when Rama came. So we see Parashurama and Rama meeting over there during Sita Kalyan. Then he moves back. Why? Rama has come now to take care of everything. And who is he? He is an embodiment of dharma. He is walking dharma, who? Rama. So now he is going to take charge. So then Parashurama, when he has got so much of land, what does he do? He does dana of it all. Da means to give in dana. So therefore kundaḥ represents over here Parashurama avatar. He is the one who gave away in dana all of the earth which had come to him. The kundaḥ. Parjanyaḥ means rain-bearing clouds. Bhagavan himself is the rain-bearing cloud. We say Krishna's color. What was Krishna's color? Krishna's color was that, like that of the rain-bearing clouds color. The white clouds that we see the patches of white over there, but we know it will not rain. So even if the earth is parched, if we see the white patches over there, white cloud, we know it's not going to rain. So water will not be available. But the moment we see rain-bearing clouds, they are greyish blue in color. We know it's going to rain. So rain-bearing clouds, when they are there in the sky, when we see, we know we are going to get fulfilled. Why? At least Mother Earth knows she is going to get fulfilled. Why? It is going to rain now. So water will come down, tanks will be full, ponds will be full, rivers will be full. And the land which is so hot and dry, it will all become very nice over there. Fertile. The farmer can sow his seeds. So always rain-bearing clouds, always when we see them, we know fulfillment. Something it has got for us. What is it? It's got rain, water over there, which it will give to us, which we need so much in our lives. That is why Krishna's color is like that of the rain-bearing cloud. Because when Krishna comes into our life, it's not in vain. Oh, Krishna came into our life, but what is the use? No, it will never be like that. If Bhagavan comes into our life, it's like the rain-bearing clouds have come. Means sure our life will become transformed. Our life will become fulfilled. That is why he is given the color of rain-bearing clouds. So over here, Bhagavan himself is the rain-bearing clouds. Not the white, fluffy patches which look like cotton over there. From that there is no use for us. But when the rain-bearing clouds come, we know it's full of use for us. Why? It's going to rain. So our water shortage problem will get solved. And then afterwards, current problem also will get solved. So parjanyaḥ means rain-bearing cloud, in the sense, if Bhagavan comes, so in nature also, he himself is the rain-bearing clouds, he himself is the water that comes down in the form of rain. Ultimately, everything is Bhagavan himself, is what is indicated over here. And also, just like the rain-bearing clouds, if Bhagavan enters into our life, it's going to be blessed for us. Our lives will become fulfilled, our lives will become blessed. Pāvanā means one who purifies. When Bhagavan comes into our life, everything will get purified. We become pure, we become noble, we become virtuous. When the light of knowledge has entered into us, where will the darkness of ignorance be? It's not there. When Bhagavan enters into us, where will all these negative qualities and negative emotions be in us? They all have to make their exit in us. Earlier they were all there in us. and therefore we were whatever we are. But the moment Bhagavan enters into us, we become pure within us. It's like ventilation. He comes and everything becomes clean. So therefore Pavana, he is the one who purifies our lives once he makes his entry into us. He is already there in us. It's all a question of unveiling. So one who he purifies outside also in the form of wind, air. He purifies inside also. Pavanaha, anilaha. We already went through it. Anilaha means air. Air is one which purifies everything. When we go out of station and close the doors and close the windows and afterwards come back, 1 week afterwards when we come back and when we open the door, we feel so suffocated. It's so stuffy. Why? There is no circulation of air there. The first thing that we do is open the windows and allow the breeze to come in. Ventilation over there. Immediately everything gets purified. So anilaha means the atmospheric air which has got the capacity to purify. So within also it purifies us. We breathe in. And the oxygen part. How does our impure blood become pure? It all is happening because of our breathing in and breathing out. Because of the breathing in and breathing out, our blood is taken care of, and then ultimately our life is taken care of. Healthy life is taken care of. So therefore Bhagavan himself is Vayu. Bhagavan himself is air, moving air over there. And he is the one who completely purifies everything. That's one meaning. Anila also means one who never sleeps. We all sleep. Morning we get up, night we sleep. Means we are awake now. We are aware of everything that is happening now. But when we are sleeping, we are not aware of what is happening anywhere around us and about us. Somebody may be saying something very unpleasant about us, but we are not aware because we are sleeping. So we are the ones who are now and then. Now we are aware, now we are not aware. Why? Because we've gone off to sleep. But Bhagavan is one, anilaha means who never ever sleeps. That's why in the Puranas we are told the Devatas never even wink. Our eyelids close and open, close and open. When it's open, we see light. When we close our eyelids, even though it's daytime, everything seems dark for us. But the Devatas are supposed to be beings who never, open and close their eyelids. They're always open eyes. Eyelids will never, close and open. Means constantly Bhagavan never gets into that sleep state. Sleep state means not like how we sleep. He is always aware. Always he is aware. Even when we are sleeping at night, something is aware in us. Something is staying awake in us. What is that? The consciousness that is there in us, the pure consciousness that is there in us, the life that is there in us, Paramatma who is there in us. He never sleeps. We are sleeping, but he is not sleeping. If he sleeps, finished. So even though we are sleeping, deep sleep we are in, we have no idea of whatever is happening around us and about us, still somebody is there awake in us, who is a witness to our sleep. Therefore, when we come back from deep sleep to the waking state, we say, I slept well. How did we know we slept well? Because something was there in us, awake, seeing that state of sleep which we had gotten into. It was aware of that sleep state which we had gotten into. There is nothing. Body is not functioning, mind is not functioning, intellect is not functioning. Therefore, it is a state where nothing is there. So it's all peaceful, happy. Therefore, when we come back from deep sleep to the waking state, we say, I slept well. How did we sleep well? How do we know we slept well? Something was there in us, which was a sakshi, which was a witness to what we were going through in the sleep. Anila. So he sleeps not, though we sleep. He is always awake and he is always aware. That's also one of the meanings of anilaha. Amṛtāśō'mṛtavapuḥ and amṛtāvapuḥ. Both of them, we can take them together. Asha means hope, longing, craving, a desire. So amṛtāśō'mṛtavapuḥ means one who longs for or craves for amritam. Amrita is not just that nectar which we find in the Puranic stories. Amrita here means the state of immortality. Mrita means death. Amrita means no death. No death means what? Death means change for us. Every moment things are changing. Yesterday died, today was born. Morning died, afternoon was born. So change, death represents change for us. So when we say Amrita, it means the state of immortality. So when we say amṛtāśō'mṛtavapuḥ, Bhagavan it means he always desires, not that he desires for. Whenever we desire for something, we make sure that we get it also into our lives. So that means Bhagavan represents for us the state of immortality. And also, since immortality represents the realm of the changelessness, in the changelessness there are no pairs of opposites. In our case, we have success, failure, joy, sorrow. We were able to get what we wanted, a desired result we did not get. The pairs of opposites are valid for us. But for Bhagavan, since he represents for us the state of immortality, amṛtāśō'mṛtavapuḥ, the next nama also means of the form of immortality. He represents for us the state of immortality. He is a personification of, he is an embodiment of the state of changelessness. That's what it means. So which means anything that he enters into, if he makes a sankalpa, if he wills something, sure it will reach its end, means success will be there. It will be fruitful. Any activity Bhagavan undertakes, there is no question of failure, there is no question of sorrow, there is no question of negative result. Everything will always be successful and everything will always be fruitful for him. His sankalpas, and also when he makes sankalpas, when he takes on sankalpas, he always wishes for us good. Asha. He always wishes good for us. He takes care of or looks into our welfare and well-being. There is no negativity about it at all in the case of Lord. So that's what it means. Amṛtāśō'mṛtavapuḥ and amṛtāvapuḥ. Sarvajna means to know. Sarva means all. So Sarvajna means omniscient. He knows everything. He knows everything. It doesn't mean he knows history, geography, computer, engineering, doctor. It doesn't mean that at all. We're not talking about objective knowledges over there. We are talking about the knowing principle. The knowing principle behind all that we know and all that we do not know also. So there is no opposite. Tadviruddha pada is not there for it. But at our level, yes, we know these things and we do not know these things. Now who knows? Who is the one who is there in us, who knows what we know and who also knows what we do not know? Therefore we are able to open our mouth and say, I do not know this, I have no idea of it. That means there must be some illumining factor in us which is illumining for us all that we know and all that we do not know also. That is what is meant by sarvajñaḥ. He knows everything. He knows what we know and he knows what we do not know also. At individual level and at collective level, universal level, samashti level. He is the very knowing principle in us. So sarvajñaḥ, sarvatomukhaḥ means one who has turned his face in all directions. Sarva means everywhere, in all places. Mukha means face. So sarvatomukhaḥ means one who is turned in all directions. Whenever we face anything, that means we are aware of what is happening in front of us. Supposing our back is towards something, any event, anybody, we do not know what is happening behind our back. So when we face a person or a thing, or when we are facing an incident or an event that is happening, that means we know what is happening. We are a witness to it. So Bhagavan is witness to everything that is happening around us and about us, just like the sun. The sun just doesn't know what is happening in Bangalore or in Delhi. The sun knows what is happening everywhere. Even the tiniest corner of the remotest place in some corner, he is illumining that place also. So he knows what is happening over there. That is why we say the sun is the sole witness of everything. He has seen what is happening. So similarly, Bhagavan also is sarvatomukha, means he knows what is happening everywhere, because he is face turned towards it. So sometimes we say he is all pervading, and we do all the wrong things in life, hoping that Bhagavan wouldn't have seen it. But he is sarvatomukha. So even though the others have not been able to see what we are doing, the wrongdoing, why they are not there, but Bhagavan is seeing. Why he is sarvatomukha? He is facing us also. Whichever direction we turn, he is facing us. So whatever we do, he knows. He is aware of it. He is a silent witness of all that we are doing. That's the meaning of sarvatomukha.